Okay. Oh, hi, somebody's here. And thanks for the thumbs up. I'm just checking. I'm fascinated by this Poshmark thing. I have over 1,500 followers now. As I say, days ago I had 300. So, of course, that doesn't mean anything necessarily, but it's something. At least people are paying attention and people are sharing stuff from my closet. It's interesting to see the things that they're picking to share. So, yeah, that's definitely been fascinating for me. As you can see, it was very nervy of me to come on. Hi, Meredith. Oh, God, really, I'm so tired. I have been working my butt off. Hi, Rita. I really have. I've been trying to list as many things as I can. And some of the things I've had to press, that gal who had been asking a million questions about the dress, she started again and she said to me, "Are you absolutely sure it hasn't been worn, that it was only tried on?" And I thought, the pit of my stomach kept telling me, don't sell it to her. It's going to be trouble. Hi. So I wrote her back this morning and I said, obviously, I can't guarantee that. I said, but when I bought it, it was sold to me as new and there were tags hanging all over it. So unless somebody chose to wear that skinny, tight little dress with lumpy tags, I don't know how they would have done it. But I said, I really am beginning to get the feeling that maybe this is not the dress for you because you seem really concerned about it. So she finally got back to me this afternoon and she said, I think you're right. I'm going to pass on it. And I mean, on the one hand, I was upset because I'd love to have a sale. But on the other side, I was relieved because I was afraid of her. I really was afraid of her. Well, I'm going to wait just a little bit more until a few more people get on because I actually did remember to bring one of my little things from the drawer to show you some of the jewelry that I have. So, it's all this costume stuff that's floating around. The locusts are raining down. Yeah, my gut wasn't good on it. But I am getting a lot of stuff being shared, and I don't know what's normal for this. But it seems to me I went up 1,200, over 1,200 followers in a couple of days. So I think that probably is a good sign. And they are sharing things from my closet. So I guess that's something they're supposed to do anyway, but it's interesting. What I find fascinating is one of the things that's being shared a lot is the purple, shiny, um, the one that has sequins, the top. It's a J. Crew top. And I said, wow, because I really like that. But you never know what's going to appeal to other people. You really don't. All you can do is try until you start to get a feel for it. I also put some shoes on today, finally, so I haven't sold anything yet. My tests are coming up. I think it's May 14th. I think so. It's soon enough. It's scaring me. But yeah, I finally put a pair of shoes on, so that's been getting a lot of attention too. You thought my shoes were priced low? I wasn't, I don't know how to price anything yet. Hi, Myra. So I'm kind of doing it, flying by the seat of my pants. I'm looking at other things. It shows it to your followers. Yeah, exactly. So I've gone back and I have then shared some things from the closets of the people who have been sharing mine. I've been going back and trying to do it as I can. It's a lot of work though. And as I say, I mean, Lauren had told me that I should be putting on 10 items a day. I couldn't do it. I have to press them because I don't have a steamer. I have to press them. I have to take the pictures. I have to get them on there. I have to write some copy. And so I managed to get on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. But 2 of them were shoes. Shoes are worn and only. Yeah, but it's true of any item, Sandy. Any item is just the size of the person who happens to be that size. So it is what it is. Oh, hi, Ange. How are you feeling? Is your head any better? And how are the tests or whatever it is you had to go to the hospital for? So let us know. So, as I say, I was a little bit disappointed when I knew that she was not getting the dress, but I was so stressed that I'm happy on the other side of the coin. I just didn't want to start off on a bad note. Every 2 seconds, Lauren, hi, I'm still learning. Yeah, well, I got 6 new things on today. I'm up to over 1,500 followers. I can't believe it. I just can't believe how many I've gotten in just a few days. So it's really impressive to me. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things from this drawer. They're kind of all, oh, good, good, good. It's amazing to me that there are so many people on there, doing this. Okay, this is one of the necklaces that I have. I like the shiny silver. Of course, you can't see it now because you can only see my head. $20 new with tags. Yeah. I just didn't know what to do because they weren't really expensive shoes, that pair. So I didn't know what it would go for. So I figured it was worth a try. Gypsy styles, yes and no. I mean, the actual things are not. They're very, very simple and they have different textures on them. So I kind of liked it. So that is one piece. This is another piece. It's kind of one of those big dangly kind of things. I love this kind of a look on a dark top. I really should leave this down here to stage my clothing. This was an expensive necklace that I had bought from one of the other people who was coming to the office who sold much pricier stuff. I really love this with my summer clothes. So this was kind of nice. It's heavy as lead though. It really is. So it's not necessarily the most comfortable thing. Then I have this, which I guess in a way is kind of chunky. Well, yeah, but I happen to like a lot of that stuff and I'm not wanting to sell it. So yeah, this is the right side. So this is actually quite pretty on. Then I had this. I got really daring at one point and I bought 2 or 3 of these. I might have bought 3. I got the dark blue and I love this. It sort of has that regal kind of thing. So, and the way the light hits it, it's really pretty. This is a summer piece. If you get bored and want me to stop, tell me. I was a good real estate agent. I really was. No, she wanted to buy the dress, but she was asking me a million questions. And she kept saying, "Are you absolutely sure that it hasn't been worn before? And are you absolutely?" And I thought she's going to buy it and she's going to do something, and it's not going to work. Yeah, the blue one. The blue one is absolutely gorgeous. Then I have this one. This almost looks like a verdigris finish. It's really very pretty also. I really need to set these up better. This is not smart. Oh, look what I have, and I totally forgot that I had it. Ladies, look. Yes, it is. Hi, Casey. Maybe she did. It's possible. You can't, what you have to do, I guess, if you buy something and it's no good, you have to resell it yourself. Is that cute? I totally forgot I had gotten this. I got a couple of owl things, come to think of it. I like owls. I love that now that I look at it. Actually, I had told that if they don't like it, they can do something. And I know, isn't that funny? Then I have this one that kind of looks like a Roman coin. I like the, the gold tone of the necklace on this one. It's a pretty look. Don't forget, this stuff was an accumulation from years because I don't throw things out. I'm bad. Okay, and this is kind of pretty. Yeah. I'm not prepared to ship. But I'll have to get prepared really quick. I want to buy this stuff on Amazon, but I'm so afraid to buy it until I have a sale because I feel as if all I'm doing is spending money and I'm not making money. And it's, what the heck did I do with this piece? Uh-huh. This one is a mess. So if you get bored, tell me and I'll stop. Because the last thing I want to do is bore the hell out of you. The jewelry show, right? All right, I'm going to have to unsnag that. Oh, I love this one. It's not a chalcedony, but it is high. I love this. It's like an ice blue. It's really pretty. I don't like the way I have these laying in this thing. It's not good. I have this thing. Yes, some of these I would sell. I definitely would. I have this. I have no idea. I have not a single clue at what price to, you know, I'm telling you, I'm flying by the seat of my pants at this point. I'm looking things up and trying to figure out what they sold for or what similar things sold for so that I can make it easier for myself. Wait a minute, I just missed a comment. Yeah, yep. So listen, I still have to keep trying, and I have an appointment Friday morning. Say a little prayer for me for a house. It's not a big house, it's a little house. It's not, if I get it, it's not going to be a lot of money, but I do have an appointment Friday right after they deliver my food. So I've got my fingers and toes crossed. Yeah, I would imagine that that's true, that it will become steadier oh God, yeah, I just hope that it works. I really do. I'm just putting these back before I take the other things out because I don't want everything to get all mixed up. Yeah, oh God, it would be such a gift. So just to get my foot back in the door, as you say, and to start to be able to do something. Now I have a few of these. These are kind of cute. These are stretch. Under 400. It's hard. It really is hard. I have an appointment to go on a listing, so I just pray to God that nothing changes. I don't want to get my hopes up and then be disappointed because it's happened so many times before, that I just pray that this time it works. So I have a few of those, and this one has like a topaz-y kind of stone. I just pray that it does work. That would be a gift. It would just take some of the pressure off. It really would. I can't stand this pressure. It's horrible. I didn't even get out of the house today, as you can see, because I wouldn't have walked out of the house like this. But I was planning to, and things kept getting in the way. I did a few little designs. That's kind of what I figured, about half of what it was new. No further than islip. Okay, I'm assuming west islip or east islip, not central islip. Yeah. So there's not a whole lot of, oh, look, look, look. Look what I found. I know she works in Merrick. Would she want to look for anything close? Or you said she has to take her father with her, so another owl. See, I was ready for you long ago. And then I have some of these kind of bracelets. Like this. Owl. Yep. I did remember that I had gotten some owls. I also had picked up some of these. Tell me what you think of these. I'm not sure about these. Let me just pull it out of here so you can see it better. Oh, you did? Oh, thanks, Sandy. Is she willing to do work on a house or no? I actually had gotten, I think I must have about 6 of these. It's rhinestones. Yeah, this is rhinestones. And I have it in different configurations. I have probably 6 of these, I think, that I had bought. I am concerned if I were to sell them because it comes with earrings, but the earrings, a wedding necklace. It's, they just don't look too sturdy to me. The earrings, they look very flimsy. So, I don't know. I'm a hoarder. This is true. This is absolutely true. I just don't get rid of things. It's bad. It really is bad, although I'm getting much better. I'm getting way, way, way better. I mean, my God, now I have to laugh because I walk around my house now thinking, can I sell that? Can I sell that? Can I sell that? And I'm kind of laughing at myself because I have a whole bunch of other things that I really need to put on. 3 bedrooms, basement. Yeah, because to get something under 4 is tough. You got rid of loads? Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I was saving for today, right? I'm happy to have the things that hopefully I can sell some stuff. But now I also want to get rid of a lot of stuff. So that's promising. Yeah, I know the taxes are not wonderful. They're really not. Taxes are such a pain. I don't think I have much more here. Oh, I do have this. This. This almost has that Indian kind of look. This. Am I back? And this is one box. I have 4 of these boxes. This is one of 4. Turquoise always sells. And then I have a couple of these kind of things. Really? Yeah. It's not unusual, Sandy, for the taxes to be like that. Absolutely. They are not fun. There's no question. Okay, that's the show for tonight. Except for this one piece that I have all twisted up that I'm not going to even bother to try to fix. So, yeah, so it was a crazy day, and it's interesting because I'm investing so much of my time and energy right now in this thing that I'm finding it even hard to work on anything on my store. Yeah, I know. I know it is. Yep. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. So, yep. Yeah. So it's not easy, but I really want to get back to work on my store too. I'm not having a great deal of some of the pieces up and see if it gets a hit. Oh, I will. I thought I did. I thought I did, Lauren. I had a pretty good start. And they bundle costume jewelry and sell it. 46 pieces. Wow. Yeah, I guess at some point I could do that if I need to do it. I'll wait and see. The rings sometimes seem to sell really well. So I was looking at it, and some of the stories that the things they write on there, I was telling you yesterday, are just not the way it is. It's not valid. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to keep on putting things on. The only thing is, until people start to buy it, it's making a mess in my house because I've got stuff all over the place. I have my staging stuff on the sofa here because I was working on the table here. And rather than running back and forth from room to room every single time I put a new item down, oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you, never once in my life did I ever say I want to be selling clothing or stuff. It was not on my radar. It really was not. I mean, if I can make it work, it'll be a good thing because it's hard at this age to reinvent yourself. It really is. It's hard enough to do when you're a whole heck of a lot younger, but to do it at this advanced state of wisdom, it's tough. It's really tough. So I need to just keep on putting one foot in front of the other and see what happens. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. It's all prepared me for it, right? So I'm a quick learner. So I'm usually pretty good at doing that. I'm going to investigate a couple of other stores if the stuff starts to sell, because I want to take a look at Nordstrom's Rack, because Nordstrom's Rack, um, oh, that reminds me, I wanted to go look also. There's a brand that sells well, and I forgot now what it is. And they had a number of items at Nordstrom's Rack that were that, and they looked nice. Oh, Free People. It was Free People. I know, I know. Yeah, it would be harder. Aw, aw, sorry about that, Ange. Um, yeah, this is hilarious. Every 2 seconds, a new thing comes on about somebody else following me. Look at this. It's one after the other, after the other, after the other. Son of a gun. I just want to know that they're sharing my stuff. Oh yeah, no, I just want to take a look and see if they have it, because what I'm interested in finding out is if they have really good shoes at crazy sales, because they have to be crazy sale to make it work. I could have bought a Kate Spade bag the other day. They had a big sale. Oh, somebody liked my listing. I've had about 4 different likes today, so that's good news. I'm happy about that. I've gotten a number of people sharing my Free People sweater. So that was good, because I got that one ready today, and when I put it on, it got a number of hits right away, and it got shares. And a number of the items that I put up did get likes. Send them offers. Yeah, I know. Well, they said the post office, the boxes take about 2 weeks to get here. So, yeah, but I want to get the bags. The bags, if I order the stuff from Amazon, I can get the bags right away, because that should be, I think. I didn't take a look to see if it comes with the regular Prime. I think it did, but I can't swear to it. So I'm going to, I haven't seen her. I probably am boring the hell out of her. So I haven't seen her for a while, and I figure she doesn't love me anymore. But it's okay, because I still love her. Send them a private offer. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I will. And I mean, what does one do when one sends an offer? I don't even know how to do an offer. I don't know what kind of an offer to make. If I had it for $35, for example, what's a good offer to make that's going to work for me and work for them, possibly. I am still tired. I really am. I fall asleep while I'm working sometimes. I'm that tired. You can see it in my face. Um, just want to take a look and see which item links to people's stuff in the description box. On the, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Somebody new. I guess I have a new viewer who wrote to me a couple of times saying a couple of my videos. Go to the page. The item is on. Hit lower the price. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He was home for a while, so I'm sure she's been busy with him. Totally forgot about that. Thanks. Okay. I will definitely check that out. But yeah, I have to get something to mail in it to get that thing started, and I've got to get some way to print the labels. Although I can run into the office and use the office printer, maybe. I'm not sure. Can you print directly from those labels? Or do you have to have a special way to print them? Do you have to have a special program? Or can you just do it directly from the computer? I don't know how any of this works. So I really have to figure that out. I don't know. I just wanted to see what the person, all right, someone just liked. Um, Click on the label. Oh, that's it? Yep, it's the Free People sweater again that they like. That has been a number of times. That really has. On the library from the phone email. It's a PDF file? Oh, okay. Oh, you have to pay for them at the post office. When they send it to you, they're free. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to pay for them at the post office. Free People is very popular. And they did, I mean, obviously, if I'm buying it at Nordstrom's Rack, I'm going to be paying a lot more. You should get to sleep. Aw, aw. I was thinking of putting some stuff, I'm not ready for it yet because I can't spend any more money, but I was thinking of putting some stuff on Amazon. And apparently, this other thing with Amazon, I can do it, I can choose what places I wanted to go to. So the choices were that I noticed were Canada, England, France, Germany, Denmark, I think. What is it? 15 cents. Oh, I would print it at my office for nothing. Not the flat rate boxes? Yeah, no, they charge for it. Aw, take care, Ange. The bags are 12 to $16 and are prime. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I have that in my cart. It's been in my cart. I told you I had done that. I did the ones that have the thank you printed right on the poly bag, so that I don't have to worry about having the thank you thing if I have the bag. And I think I have some little cards down in the basement. I think I had bought it a long time ago when I bought those scrapbooking pages to that I can make cards and put it in and write a little note in the beginning, because I'm certainly not busy, so I don't have to worry. You send food out in a flat rate? Medium is $12? Wow. The post office priority mail, the envelopes. I don't know. When I went there, whenever I needed boxes, they're not free at my post office because I've gone there to buy them before and they made me pay for it. They made me pay for the bags and they made me pay for the boxes. So, but yeah, if I can just get it from flat rate ones, under 5 pounds off free. I don't think that one of the videos that I had watched, and I forgot whose it was, she had links to the USPS site and the different size boxes she uses. One is a box for shoes, one is a larger box, and one is a smaller box. So, yeah, and then I have to get that wide tape. And people have such interesting names. I keep getting these things coming in, I told you. So the latest one, I think it's called Wanderlust, Wonderland Thrift. You have to ship You have to ship priority mail with Poshmark? Priority mail? Okay. You can't use, what's FK? Instead of weight on a box, you pay flat rate. She wrapped each piece individually, had 6 pieces in one box. Each was in tissue paper with a tulle ribbon on it tied in a bow. I actually was going to do that. You can't use flat rate. You got 6 pieces? What kind of pieces were they? Were they substantial size? Did she put them in clear plastic bags, each piece, or just in the just in the paper, in the tissue paper? Yeah, I was thinking of doing that because I have some ribbon in the closet, but I can get more at the dollar store. I should be able to anyway. Yeah, I thought I'd do the wide ribbon and then the skinny ribbon on top of it and make it look like a nice little present. Oh, look at that. Someone else just shared my listing. So, yeah, I'm getting many more shares now. Which one did she share? Oh, she shared my Calvin Klein with the little gold studs on the neckline. Good. That's exciting. Great. Just in tissue paper. That will be my first seller. Oh, but there have been a number of my different ones that have been shared. I'm getting a lot of shares on the stuff that I put out today. I really am. I'm still getting quite a number of shares on the expensive dress. I have a crazy feeling that that girl is not gone forever. I wonder if I'm going to hear from her again. Tell me, does it make any sense to try to take that dress to the dry cleaners? Because one of the things she complained about was the fact that it had a little bit of deodorant on the armhole. And again, it did not have it the first day that I saw the dress. By leaving it there, somebody obviously tried it on and had sweaty pits. So it had a stain on it. It's not a horrific stain, but it's there. And she was saying she didn't know if it would, I don't know if it'll come off. I don't want to make it worse. I'm so afraid to make it worse. Spot clean it with what? I'm so afraid that it's going to smear it into something and make it really look worse. I'm just one. I think it said, yeah, and I don't know if water is good on it. Vinegar, you think? Some Windex on a rag. Um, I also, the Zote soap, that's what I was going to say, Sandy. I have the Zote soap, but I don't know if I can put soap on it because I think they said that it could only be dry cleaned. Distilled white vinegar, just a little bit of on a, if I make it worse, I'll kill myself because then I won't be able to sell it, right? Yeah. Okay, I just bought vinegar too. A dry sponge, I know. I can't imagine what a dry sponge would do on a soft cloth. I could do that. I have microfiber cloths, so I could definitely do that. And maybe if I take a tiny bit and try to do it and see what happens. I just don't want to put stains on there that then will be glaring. So, oops, nothing that leaves lint, right? I know. Everything else was in really good shape, so I feel fortunate. Let it air out. I could do that. And I'm very lucky too because none of this stuff smells. Because I know somebody had complained that a lot of the stuff that, or somebody said some stuff that they bought on Poshmark smelled. That's inconceivable to me. How could somebody sell something that smells? That would be awful. I would, kind of want to bend over backward to do it right and have them happy. And you were the one who said it. That's disgusting. Oh, but a Q-tip might be a problem. Oh, I can imagine it made you sick. I cannot even fathom how somebody could sell that. You know, it's funny. I've been going on there too. When people keep sharing my closet or my items, I keep going on there to try to reciprocate. And I start looking at other people's things, and I saw some really adorable things, and I said, I'm not buying anything. Zero, zip, nothing. You had put your things in plastic bags? Oh, wow. You had to soak it in Dawn for 6 hours. Wow. White vinegar with a toothbrush? No way with a toothbrush. I would never put a toothbrush on that fabric. No, that would be, I don't want anything to damage the fabric or make the fabric look used. Yeah, I would only dab it with something soft. I know of my friend Gail uses this product called Shout. Is anybody familiar with it? A lint. Now, I have lint-free cloths in the sense that they're the microfiber cloths. However, once you wash them, who says there's not going to be any lint on it from other things that were in the dryer with it or whatever? You use Shout? Because I was thinking maybe I should get that and try that. Don't use that? Don't use Shout, or don't use a toothbrush? You wouldn't use the Shout. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. It's a stain removal. Oh, it could be too harsh. Oh, okay. All right. I'll just, yeah, I wish I could wash it because I know that I would do well in terms of the taking any stain out with the Zote soap, because that soap is great. It's really nice. I mean, it's a beautiful dress. And the thing is, I mean, she was asking, I took that dress twice and turned it inside out. You use natural stuff. I turned the thing inside out and examined every inch of the inside of it because she's so, crazed about the condition that I thought, is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything? Yeah, yeah, I will give it a try. They had a sale this week, I think it's CVS, on some kind of detergent that has the OxyClean in it. And I really like the OxyClean. I have OxyClean powder, but with the new machines, I don't think it's the HE. And I don't want to have any problem with the machine because the machines work well. So this is absolutely blowing me away. I cannot believe it. I swear, it seems like every 10 seconds there's somebody new. People must be on, you use baking soda stuff. People must be on there a lot. They really must. 1 tablespoon of vinegar with a half a cup of water, Arm and Hammer. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely try it, but I'm going to dab tiny, tiny, because as I say, the last thing I want to do is make it worse. Then I'll kill myself. Because I'm counting on that and the other dress. It's interesting that the other dress is not getting a lot of attention, and the other dress is gorgeous. Try, I don't know what that is. Um, what the heck? I can't. Oh, there we go. Try a spot on the inside first. Good idea. That's a good idea. Um, yeah, where is that? I was just trying to see. Yeah, that's not. Vinegar seems to be popular on the internet. I'll try it. Look at this. I have 1,542 now, just since I got on here. Wow, it's definitely moving along. I'm actually, I'm just looking at the price that I have for that, the Free People sweater, but I noticed some Free People sweaters go for a lot more. OxyClean will bleach it out. That I don't need. Yeah, it's if 1542 would buy, you're right. You've used it on white shirts. Come to think of it, I have a white shirt that I have got to get loaded on there tomorrow, and I ironed it, but it didn't come out so great. I wish I could find that little old steamer that I had, because if I could steam it, it would come out better with peroxide. Um, yeah, it's a charter club. This is after pressing this thing. Look at how wrinkled it is. Now, who was it who said something about a wrinkly fabric? This is a pretty little blouse, but it needs a good steam pressing. And I really didn't do that because I was being really careful with everything. It's great on whites. Yeah. Um, I have a box of stuff. It's not a big box. It's not too much stuff. The crinkle shirt, right? I have stuff that I had bought that I found in the trunk of my car when I switched my old car out. I think Linda got out of bed today. Um, yeah, she did. She still in no great mood, and I told her that I had some things I needed to do tomorrow. I said, "Would you like to go with me?" She said, "No." I said, "Okay." I said, "You are welcome to join me. I would love to have the company." Although, in truth, she's absolutely going shopping with her. I think I've told you the story before. You can sleep better now. I think I told you the story before. Linda, if you go shopping with her, you split at the front door, and she says, "You want to meet back here in an hour or an hour and a half or whatever the time frame is," and it's like, what? So I said to her, "Why would I want to go shopping with you to shop by myself? If I'm going to shop by myself, why am I going with you?" So it's really funny. She's definitely different. But I think she was a little bit better today, so I can only hope. Although she told me she took a bunch of pills last night and just went to sleep. So I said, "You have to really be careful with that." And she said, no, she was careful with what she took, but she just, I can't get her to watch. No, she's a night owl for sure. She says to me, "I don't know why anybody would want to watch you." She said, "I don't understand it." And I thought, okay. But the truth is, she wants to talk to me all the time. She calls me all the time, but I'm not going to argue it with her. So, but she did say that she would do the makeup with me, but she's going to have to be in the mood. I guess feeling like you're so depressed or whatever does not put you in the mood to want to necessarily play with makeup. So we shall see. I noticed there were a number of people selling makeup on Poshmark. There was one I was very tempted by. They had a Viseart palette, and I've never tried that. Fart muffin? Oh, that's funny. Maybe she does watch. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, someone called Piggy is following me now. Son of a gun. That is hilarious. See, Piggy is following me. Can you see it? Ha ha. Oh, okay. Here's a skirt that was listed in one of the local things. You buy makeup on eBay? Yeah, I've seen some really interesting names. Some of them have been good, some of them have been terrible, really terrible. I don't know where the heck that thing was. I can't find it. I thought I would see what they were selling to see what kind of prices they were selling it for locally. But I haven't seen much of that kind of thing at all. So again, I mean, it's just been a really busy day. But you know, do you ever have those days really dark and goth? Yeah. I mean, I saw something. I forgot what it was, but it really made me laugh. I think it was a t-shirt. Oh, and they had a thing. I was looking at phone cases because I wanted to see if it paid for me to put my phone cases on. I had a feeling that if I perhaps did a grouping to show an outfit with the phone case and a tote, that it might be intriguing to people because they don't see anything like that. They really don't. But um, there was one, I think it was a phone case that had a cat on it at the bottom of the phone case, like this. Um, I know. I'm not going to do it. I feel that he really just didn't know. I mean, I think what he did to me afterwards when he wouldn't take my calls was not so nice. But I think he was probably scared to death that I was going to sue him. I would have definitely been part of the suit for the Valsartan because I was taking the Valsartan, the one made in China, the one that, and I think I've told you this before, when I got my first bottle of it, and I looked at it and I looked it up because I'd never heard of it before, and I was looking at it and I looked it up and it said that it was made in China. I called the doctor's office, I called the pharmacy, I called everywhere saying I don't want to take this pill. I said there could be Chinese drywall in here for all I know, which is deadly. And of course I did take it because coming off it could have been really serious and scary. That did get recalled, it did. But I have spoken to the offices of a couple of attorneys, and they were looking at specific cancers that were caused, and they were not looking at sarcoma. And I said, you're not going to see as many sarcomas because sarcomas are rare compared to the carcinomas and all of that. So you're not going to see it in the numbers. So they may not recognize that that's part of it until time goes by, maybe, and maybe other people start to show up. But I really feel that there's a very good chance that that's what caused my cancer. It just got recalled. Which one is it, Patty? I had my replacement one was recalled, and I decided not to take it right away because at that point I decided I am not risking taking any of the sartans. I don't care. I'm not going to go if I can help it. I am not going to walk down that road again. It was too painful and it was too horrible. And I want low sartan. Yeah, see, it's one of the sartans. Yeah, they gave me losartan, and then they gave me something called I think ambistartan or something. I know, I know, but I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, he's an old man, and he doesn't need the aggravation. And nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's yeah. I mean, the truth is though, I did go to him. It was tiny when I went to him. I told you I could barely see it. I had to lay in a certain position to see it at all, and it just kept growing and growing. 6 months. Was misdiagnosed for 6 months. It is what it is. And yeah, so, oh well. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of keep on trucking to see what I can get done. Yeah, they do. I mean, but um, Linda's, well, he was her boyfriend for a while. He actually got in on a class action lawsuit for some drug he was taking. I forgot what it was, and he got bladder cancer. Yeah, yeah, it was yeah. Oh, definitely talk to him. I would be very, very careful with those drugs because it opens it. I don't think he'll ever do that again. I think it scared the heck out of him. I really do. I said it's going to make him a better doctor. It really is going to make him a better doctor. He'll never do that again. But I think he was probably relatively close to retirement anyway. He's in his 70s, so how much longer is he going to work? Um, really? Yeah. I mean, there are stories and there are miracles, but there are also a lot of stories of a lot of people who tried a lot of things that didn't work. So it's kind of can be a dangerous route to take also because you can spend precious time not doing the things that could work, as awful as they can be with all their horrible side effects and all of that. So I pray to God I don't have any long term effects from my radiation, but at least I didn't have the effects immediately that I might have had. They said one of the things that was fortunate for me was because the bowel was pushed aside by the size of the tumor. It was not right where they were, it was not right next to where they were radiating it. So I got lucky because you can have permanent issues with that bladder and bowel. So poo poo poo, let it all be good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, having it in, soft tissue, there was place where it could push things out of the way. They said that my bowel was nowhere near where it should have been. It was just completely pushed out of the way. And again, I did have those aches in my hip on the right side and the back when I would stand and talk to clients, and I would get that awful, and I'd have to sit after a while toward the end of it. And all my friends said to me, "It's nothing." No, but thank God my bowel is fine. It's not a question of losing it. It's just a question of when it's radiated that it can affect the way the bowel functions, and that could have been an issue. So I was lucky in that way. So I was lucky in a number of ways actually, because after he misdiagnosed it, and then he told me that he was going to be sending me to a different kind of doctor. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I mean, it's a scary thing. It's a terrible. Terrible. I was very fortunate. I really was, and I'm not going to minimize that. He was going to send me to, he gave me two names of doctors. I've told you this. The office gave me the names. They couldn't spell them for me because they had no idea how to spell them. They didn't know where they were located. They didn't know what hospitals they were associated with. They had no phone numbers, no addresses. And after trying to locate them, I know, I know. Well, it's not beneficial to. It's kind of like in my business, what we are supposed to do and what I truly believe in doing is we have to do what's right for our client, even if it's not good for us. But most people in my industry don't do it that way because they will do what is good for them first. And my feeling is I can't do that. I have a fiduciary responsibility. And the reason I bring it up is because it's the same thing. I mean, with the doctors and the pharmaceutical companies and all of that, it should be about helping human beings, but it's about money. It's all about money. In the end, that's what it is. And nothing else matters. And it's unfortunate. It really is. Oh well, I'm not going to belabor it because it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure because this guy that I used to work with a lot, he was a contractor and I used to work with him, getting him properties and selling his houses for him for years. And he was from Israel and he had cancer. He wound up dying of cancer a couple of years ago. And I truly believe that it was from all the houses that he knocked down because a lot of them had asbestos and all of that in them. Exactly. Exactly. It is hard to find the right people there to take care of what you need taken care of. I mean, it's anything. Find somebody who's good. I always remember um, my um, allergist many years ago. He was very famous and he used to be on the radio and he was a wonderful doctor. And I would call him occasionally because somebody would tell me something or something I should be doing or whatever. And he said to me, Jerry, everybody's a doctor, but find yourself a good plumber. And that was really the truth. They have the best research. Yeah, I mean, they were from Israel and they used to go back there all the time. So I would wonder why he wouldn't have gone back for treatment. I don't know. I miss him. She guilted you into going to a park? Yeah. Oops. Uh-oh. I almost put somebody in timeout. Um, she was frightened by a Yorkie. Aw. Aw. How sweet. Yeah, my dogs were driving me crazy today. It was really Bailey. He would be barking at me to let him out, and then while he was out, he would bark at me to let him in. I also have got to find somebody to cut my grass. I don't know if that guy is coming back to me from last year. And I hate to call the people who had told me about him because I think I'll just text them because they just fell out of my life. Those were the ones who had told me I could live with them until it came time to actually live with them, and then they told me no. So I you know, I haven't seen them for a long time. Really? Yeah. It's let me tell you, everybody was saying, uh-huh. Yeah, walking is really so good for you. I should do more walking myself. I mean, I go walking when I'm walking in the store or something, but I'm really not walking outside. I get a little bit nervous sometimes because I think if I did start to fall, there's nothing to grab onto. Yeah, yeah. It's wow, that light is really shining in my eyes tonight, which is just what I need. Oh, I wish I could take a long hot bath, but I can't. I have not been able to take a bath at all. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, I walk with the cane, but I think I'd probably feel more secure if I was walking along a long stretch of the street if I had two canes, just to make sure that I had balance on both sides. But I would love to. I mean, in the house, I don't walk with the cane at all and haven't for a while since right after I fell and then I got nervous, so I walked with the cane for a while. But I haven't done it at all. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. I don't see her. I just don't see her. So maybe it's because of what she was going through after her mother died, and now she's got her mother-in-law back with her, and her daughter is pregnant, so she's got things going on in her world. But I miss her. I really do. And I told her that. I said, I miss you. I really miss seeing you. So it is what it is. Oh, you're talking about like a walker? I mean, I had a walker when I first came home. I still have it folded up here. I haven't walked with a walker after day one when I came home because you can't get around much. And I certainly don't want to be dependent on a walker outside. I've got to I have really good balance. It's only a question if that knee starts to feel like it's going, and it almost never does, but my fear is if it did and there was nothing right there, chocolate is calling you. It has been calling me for days. It really has. I need to buy some more labor and delivery. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that was one thing that was incredible in the rehab because, and I think they had it in the hospital too. They have the rails on the wall so that if you didn't use it, they were still there. So you could grab onto them if you needed it. And it really is so funny. I keep thinking how amazing it is that um, I had said in the beginning, I'm not walking with a cane. You won't catch me walking with a cane. And now it's like, where's my cane? I want to make sure that I have it. So it's really funny. Treadmills are boring. I would be really happy if I could get back on my bicycle. I have a bicycle, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to do that. And yeah, it's got a very high X in the middle because it doesn't have a big footprint, which is why I had gotten it. But it's hard to climb over even when I was in good shape. That's when I first started to feel something pulling on the inside of my right leg. So there must have been something brewing then when I was doing the exercise with the bicycle. So I should sell it. I really should. It was such a nice bike. I really liked it a lot. It also does heart rate and, it measures the whole thing. I put it together myself. I have to tell you, when I bought it, I think I bought it from QVC. It said it's really easy to put together. It'll take 15 minutes, I think they said. 3 hours later, I was cursing under my breath as I was trying to do it, and it was funny. But when I finally finished, I was so proud of myself. I really was. And I got a pretty one too. It's kind of a teal color on the tire swing. Uh, yeah. A treadmill sounds amazing, yeah. I used to, when I would do open houses at this one listing I had, she had one of those, what do they call them again? Where you put your feet in the stirrups and you move your legs back and forth. I forgot what they call it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Where your legs kind of swing back and forth in the stirrups. I don't remember what it's called, but I loved it. But it that was exhausting. So I would watch television for a little bit, and it was, no, what the heck? I can't think. I just don't know. In any case, I really enjoyed it, but I can't do any of that stuff anymore. I'm lucky that I can stand on my feet and walk. Yeah, like skiing. Yes, well, a little bit. In that you're up in the air a little bit, you're off the floor, and these are like pedals with the stirrups, and your feet go back and forth. Oh, that's good. That's a good thing. How are they doing a cancer screening? Are they doing it for skin cancer or what kind? I actually was supposed to go to a dermatologist and have a complete, sounds like a gynecologist's office. Son of a gun. Um, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a stiff neck. Again, here we go again. Okay, I think I'm gonna kind of quit for tonight because I'm perpetually tired these days. I really am, and I'm not doing the physical stuff that I was doing. I have not been cleaning my house because I'm so tired from all the other stuff I'm doing that it's, I did drink the water today. I did. I started to feel like I was getting a bladder infection again, and I said, "Uh-oh." So I started drinking water this morning. And actually, I thought about it today. I was supposed to call him. He gave me his number, and I didn't call him. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get on tonight and I'll just text him, message him, and tell him I'll call him tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I have a strange looking mole, actually. Um, yeah. My mother wound up with a skin cancer. It was not melanoma. Um, I know there were the three different kinds, squamous cell melanoma, and I forgot the other one. Good night, Meredith. Take care and have a great night. And I will see you all soon. Hopefully, I might eventually have a story about an actual sale. That would be a good thing. And please keep those fingers crossed for me for Friday, that maybe that'll turn out to be something. I hope so. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful basal cell, squamous cell, basal cell, and melanoma. Yeah, right. Okay. Take care.